There is an internet craze going on with this viral video of people doing the ice bucket challenge. And they're pouring ice water over their heads to raise money for ALS. So it struck me that on page 2 in the Trentonian this morning, there's an article by one of the contributors, Jeff Edelstein, basically calling this out as stunting and really just going against the popular grain on this. And I have to tell you, I've been challenged now a couple times, and I'm not doing it, and I'm not writing a check.
And it's
what
not
do you
because
think?
you like people to be sick, and it's not because
I don't
you're
support
pro ALS.
But you know what? I read this article, and Jeff feels the need in the first few paragraphs to apologize and basically say, you know, I don't support ALS. But I don't even think you need to say that. I think this is a lot of peer pressure, and it's almost bullying to get people to act. And so anyway, I'm not participating in it. What do you think?
I've been challenged a few times. I'm also not participating in it. Don't kill me. And not only that, but I spoke to people on the air today whose family members had been stricken by this very, very devastating disease. And if you've ever seen it, it's horrible. It's horrible, horrible. And they're a little resentful.
Really?
Debbie in Toms River. Hi, you're on New Jersey 101.5.
Hi, Judy. This is very disturbing to me. My mother has ALS, and to watch this go on, and all day yesterday, I was very disturbed by what I was seeing, and I wanted to scream it from the rooftops, and I felt like there was nobody I could say anything to about this, and I'm so glad you're talking about it, because we watch the struggle every day. My mother is dying.
Some of them say when they see these hijinks going on and they see stars who are otherwise happy-go-lucky people on the air and going and then freaking out and I'm freezing and everybody's laughing and they say, you know, it's not really appropriate for the seriousness of the disease and they don't really like it.
All right, now we've had a few chasers do it. Jillian, you did it.
I started it off.
Yeah.
I got nominated by my brother. And I know a lot of the controversy about it is that if you get nominated, if you don't accept, you have to write a check. But everybody that I know, especially including myself, if I did the challenge, I donated. I might not have donated $100 because I don't have $100 to donate, but I did donate to the organization. And I have to say, I just looked up the numbers, and since this started, Luke's, the national organization, has received $5.5 million since July 29th.
Nobody said.
Bill, you did it.
3 weeks. I did do it, and with all due respect, I think it's asinine to write an article essentially discouraging people from participating in something.
Bill, nobody's saying that it's bad to get money. Are we supposed to let people finish here? I'm sorry.
I get that. There are he did say that. There are 30,000 people who are living with ALS. They have a life expectancy of less than 5 years. Who gives a damn why people give money? Now, whatever you can do to encourage people to participate in something like that is a good thing. You don't have to do it, but why write an article slamming it?
Well, I think the point of the article was he talked about how it's an easy, inexpensive way for people to feel good about themselves. And he said there's this sense of if I do it and you don't do it, maybe there's something wrong with you.
So
and
you're
every
supposed to
comment
feel
I've
bad
heard
about
this
donating
is
money?
everybody wants to talk about how horrible the disease is. I don't think that was ever in dispute.
To me, the more evidence that it's a little distasteful is that families today who called up and said, I don't want to see hijinks connected with my...
Do they know how much money has been raised since this level of
And
awareness?
for every family that criticizes it, you can see online, there are literally tens of families that are suffering that are also doing
it is legitimate if somebody who has someone in their immediate family suffering from this disease, if they're a little offended by it, that voice should be heard. And I can't ignore, I don't think anybody can, the political posturing going on with the governor doing it, with Cory Booker doing it. Me too. They were taken to me. It was a political opportunist event for them. And you know what? President Obama didn't do it.
Well, the truth is...
One thing I can support him on. We want to know what our viewers think. So, Jillian, we're going to post this on Facebook. Would you take the ice bucket challenge? Do you think it's somewhat offensive and dismissive and taking this idea too light? What do you think?